Here we go then. And Zeros. Is it Zeros? Zeros? I've never actually queried how to like properly pronounce it. But yeah, the coach for Token standing in quit is unfortunately nowhere to be seen today. TeamKR looking to go down Ivy. They're slowly making their way down. Bit of util. Flash coming out at just the right point. Making their way around past Old Bomb. One of the Token players pushing through the smoke. That's Maru. Zupa trades it out though. Doggy. He's gonna want to look to go up. Pop Dog goes at just the wrong moment. Zeros holding them as they come through CT. But he goes down after just one kill as well. The Token players, the two of them here, Zupa, Chief, the ones remaining, both together, getting the players as they come through CT. And now they've got this last remaining player who's coming from brown holes. Cornish sneaking down the side of Oil. He's got two 1 versus 1 duels here. One of the players jiggling this alongside. And the other player sat inside of CT, looking to the other direction. Cornish looking the wrong way. He has no idea where the players are currently. He has been able to get the bomb though. So there's an opening into the round, but one of the players jiggling. Just getting a little bit of info. Cornish worried about someone being close. But instead, Zupa, who's had a great pistol round, gonna find a headshot, just like he did with the other 3 players. It's a Token Gaming. They've looked rather refreshed after they won their first league game in the 4th one they had. And they're dominating the next opponents. Looks to be just an eco rush coming out from TeamKR into this round. And Zupa taking the long range duels. M4 in hand. And he's making quick work of it. Another 4K. This time it's Doggy to get a kill alongside him. So this man has had a great start to the game. Quick 2-0. And otherwise going to come in from TeamKR. It's not good on util though. They've managed to get 4 smokes. There's 2 players in there that don't have flashes. There's no Molotovs, no nades or anything. It's just a very bare bones buy. And Koki getting faked out by the decoy. There's that coach knowledge. Just coming in with a decoy. Able to get the kill as the player looks away. That's amazing. TeamKR able to grab that AK and throw it so Token can't rescue it. They weren't looking to do that anyway. Torres came out with the decoy, got the 1 kill and ran away. And Doggy up and down on the red train on A site. Maru with the scout is the man holding Ivy just in case they do go late after losing 1 player there. But so far, TeamKR look to be heading towards B again. As they group up in brown holes. But a util out towards A. That's to try and keep some sort of pressure on the site. But that second B player, he's not rotated at all, Zupa. He's still here towards connector. And more Token players are rotating over as well. Drenji gonna spot out one of the players. Gap in the smoke, allowing them to get a free kill. But he caught a little bit off guard by a player just running out in the open. That's because TeamKR, they don't have any utility left. Couple players up top. There's still that player on site. He's trapped in the site right now because there's no utility to get him out for the team. And Zeros gonna push down, getting the free kill. And the Token players begin to overwhelm the site. Doggy getting one as well. Zupa just flying up the ladder to get that other kill on Heaven. And Maru's going to take out the remaining player. So Token getting a good start to the game as TeamKR. They ran out of utility. Used just a little bit too much to get their way onto site. And they had nothing left for the post plant. They are going to get a little bit to work with. They've all got deagles in hand. And there's a couple of flashes in there, a nade, and some armor. So they're not going completely bare bones again. It's just not a lot of util to work with at all. Maybe. Almost catching things on a timing. Instead, Maru gonna put him down with the AWP. But they haven't spotted Chief being so aggressive. Unfortunately, there's no one else here for TeamKR. Nate. He's gonna do some good. Zeros instead gonna find a gap in towards Sandwich and get a kill. There's another Sandwich player here as well, taking a lot of bullets. Super's gonna get that kill. Zeros does go down to a player pushing late from Ivy, and Super trades it out immediately after. And Peke left alone with Eagle. No armor, no util. Just this aggressive player on B to deal with, and Chief just about avoids the bullets. Time for the second buy on Konish, and how he brings out the AWP. And this is a full buy for TeamKR now, as they have all the bells and whistles. Let's see if they can do anything better this time around compared to the first attempt. Konish looks like he wants to go for an early pick. Not going to be presented anything. Chief aggressive again on this B site. Not being presented with anyone just yet. Zeros aggressive on B, connecting a couple of shots. Nothing really damaging just yet. Drenji is down Pop Dog. Token are aware of that. Instead, they're going to take main. Smoke as well to allow Doggy to get really aggressive. TeamKR being compressed in right now. Gonna throw a flash to go through the smoke. Doggy avoids it, but he isn't able to get anything from it. Util just slow down TeamKR after they've retaken A main. Still 3 players here for Token. The player on Bomb Train caught jumping up as well. Player top blue is in a dangerous position. Maru able to get one. Player top blue able to get one as well. Maru hopping around with the AWP. The flick on the second player in hell is unbelievable. And there's still another player here, Sandwich as well. Let's spot out Maru eventually. Using verticality to find an advantage. But there's no time left. Fabi just having to grab an AWP to save and run away. Oh my god, that second shot on Hell. Getting the first player as they push into Hell, hopping up on top of Green Train, getting the second. It's unbelievable. It's a 5-0 for Token Gaming. Of course, it is a CT-sided map, so any benefit TeamKR can get is good. Zeros in a risky position. That AWP, I think, is the gun trained to his right. Roasted Cookie is so close to having no HP. Just 15. Oh, there's the AWP coming down from toilets. What is it? Zeros is still here. He's hopped on top of garbage instead. He's got a player to support, that's Doggy. There's 3 players for TeamKR here, looking to try and retake this. Oh, that is very awkward. Doggy unfortunately goes down through the smoke. Zeros in an awkward position gets one, but he goes down as well. Man advantage done for TeamKR, and they've been able to rescue a couple of guns. Chief, this is the aggressive B I was mentioning, and now he's found a kill from it, but that means there's no one on B now. Chief going up the ladder. That could be risky. He went quick up the ladder, and that means Fabi knew where he was. A quick scope to take him out. But the token players have rotated over quick. Oh, the smoke not putting out the Molotov. That's not helpful at all. Maru, he with an AWP of his own, able to get the first entry. Super gets the second. Down to the AWP 1 versus 1. And Maru's going to win it out. Last game on train, he went relaxing, gave the AWP to Chief. This time around, he's looking to put bodies in bags. This has been a great start from Token, hasn't it? Onto the double AWP setup now. Doggy having one of his own. Looks to be a quick A hit. Limited util, limited weapons as well. To be fair, that one player that had the limited weapon has gone down already. Super get a kill with his own as well. Maru slowly sneaking out with the AWP, gets another. Doggy, the other AWP goes down, but Maru hopping around. Try and get into a better position to Trendy. That's so unfortunate. Not enough bullets to kill Zeros. And the Romanian player will just sneak out and get the kill as he reloads. Oh, always know how many bullets he got in the mag. Number 1 rule. Pause. I'm assuming coming out from TeamKR now. That is unfortunate. Get Zeros down to what, 15 HP, 1 more bullet, and that's the kill. And then there's none left. He had 5 bullets. Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse. Alright, into the next round we go then. Token hasn't had a start like this, apart from the last game, where they were kind of expected to get a similar start like this. Doggy, that's a risky peek, and it's worked out beautifully. Peke answers back with a great prediction of where the Token player is. Doggy, so to just escape. Second Token player here as well. They look dead set on hitting B right now. There's an AWP here. There's a second player up close as well. It's a very passive A setup right now. Maru sat back red holding Ivy just in case. Super hopping around looking for anyone. Pushing out from the other side of the site. TeamKR up. They're backed out from B now. They need to take control of other parts of the map. They do have pop dog control. That's about it. And Chief has rotated over to A as well. Maybe. Gets timing. And Super is only good for 1 before going down as well. So Chief left alone on the site. He goes down 2. And Fabi catching Doggy off guard. And there's the first round on the board for TeamKR. They saved an AWP. So there's 2 AWPs now on this T side. TeamKR did well on getting kills. They couldn't close any of the rounds out, but they did well with kills, which meant keeping the money of Token honest. Punish so close to hitting the shot, but not close enough. Fabi will instead hit the guy pushing B. And now Punish getting pressed into the corner with his teammate. As Token players 1 by 1 peek into A main and go down. Zeros falls in Pop Dog as well. They did well at keeping the Token money honest, which meant one round loss and didn't have great economy at all. And that meant they can get a second quite easily. Token, they're going to eco again. Bit of an unusual one. But they have done it. And they've got 3 players slowly aggressing through B. And Drenji going to take all of them out. And Super left alone. He can stop the bomb plant if he gets the timing. He isn't able to do it, and he can't get a kill anyway. Super not connecting enough bullets with the Deagle. And now Token, they will in fact go for a buy. Super's only on a FAMAS. They've only got 1 AWP as well. Cornish, does he go for an aggressive peek? Fairly aggressive. So, Chief is that? No, that's Maru. Slowly creeping out. He was able to spot Fabi before we could even see him from Fabi's point of view. Doggy dropping down from the red train gets a kill as well. Piqué going through the smoke is going to be able to get that trade. Super here. He knows there's a guy E-box. Creeping forward with a FAMAS. And now he hears the players running around to the side of him. And he gets one. Traded by the second. RNG. Maru. Risky. Risky trying to go up the ladder like that into heaven. Drenji was easily able to get that kill. And it was traded out afterwards. They're able to rescue the AWP as well. So TeamKR, they win 1 gun round and 2 ecos, and that's it. Now, how do things go? Looks like there's a player aggressive. That's Maru is aggressive on B. Let's drop back now. One of the players looks like they want to quickly go down and catch them off guard. But Chief is there as well. And the TeamKR player left jumping up to his safety. Bomb still outside of A. Still towards T-spawn. So Token may have rotated a 3rd player over to B. But at this point in time, TeamKR, they could go anywhere they wanted. And they're going to come out Pop Dog. And Doggy's going to be there for 2. Spots the guy towards Olaf as well, but he can't get him. Super staying back green. Not going to be phased by any of the util going his way. And he gets the play coming out of Ivy before being traded out. Zeros sat here on bomb train. Going to peek out at the correct time to get 1. Maru went down to the other player here. And now Zeros just jumping around back of bomb train. Meanwhile, Chief comes flanking in from all bomb to get the kill. So Token Gaming back to getting a little bit close on the death count. But they do successfully keep winning out rounds. Fabi is the one with the AWP this time. Cornish, even though they've got a full buy, doesn't have the AWP. And this time they haven't positioned an AWP on B Token, so not going for any sort of aggression with an AWP like they have done a few rounds in the past now. Oh, gets very low. That nade gets him even closer to HP, but he's not done yet. And that smoke up on heaven, not going to do enough to block anyone coming from connector. A couple of players throwing some util towards A site as well for TeamKR. So they're just trying to keep Token guessing. But they do look like they want to head B. Because they've got 2 players in brown halls, and the bomb is certainly not going to drop Pop Dog by himself. Chief dodging the util that comes out and he gets one of the kills. Maru gets the other as well. And TeamKR, they're not quite sure what to do now. couple players running one way, the other player running the other. Yup. I said he wasn't going to drop Pop Dog alone, but he comes running out of Pop Dog with an AWP, and the bomb on his back, and goes down. Player in A main, able to get one of the kills. Doggy pushed up close, missing a few shots, but Zupa taking out the player in Pop Dog means he doesn't have to worry to his left, and can just focus on that player roll-off. So Token Gaming, they've got complete control of this game, and Zupa looks absolutely on point. TeamKR, it's their turn to eco once again. Look like they want to slowly head their way towards B. Some early util from the players on A from Token, as they just look to see what they can get info-wise. And Chief going to be tested very soon. He can't throw the Molotov in time. Gets completely overrun. All 4 remaining Token players, and nowhere near close as well. Maru coming out, able to get the first one. Not quite spotting the head of the player. And that Molotov landing into what? Oh, Zeros. Yep, there we go. He does spot the player towards Oil. And he gets the kill with the AWP. Fabi pushed up close with the rescued AK. Able to get 2 kills from Oil. Maru missing the shot as well means he goes down. Konish takes down Zoop with the Deagle. So an eco round win for TeamKR. As they just about rescue things. If Chief is able to throw that Molotov, it changes the complexity of the round. Because that Molotov is what made things that much more awkward for Token as they attempted to retake as it went down towards Connector. Token. Look like they want to regress on Ivy again. Couple of players going for Ivy aggression. Leaves Super alone currently because there's 2 players towards B. He's able to get 1 kill. Dropping down off bomb site but can't do anything about it either. Zeros coming in. Have to get 1 trade at the top of green train. Drenji peeking out into Olof. Switching weapons as well. Doesn't realize what's going on. The flank from Chief means that it went down to the 1 player attempting to plant the bomb. He does get the bomb down before being blown up by Chief's grenade. I enjoy this from Token. Lots of util. We enjoy lots of util on a T side. Even trades currently. Frozen and Koki has multiple players to shoot. Able to take out 1 out before going down himself. And Fabi flanking from B. But as we saw in the last game, Token down through Connector they go to get the bomb plant. They slow things down just a little bit. And Maru able to dodge the player coming from heaven just in time. Take him out as well. So that means the 2 remaining players for TeamKR are both coming from the same direction. Maru gets 1 of them. Zupa pushed up close. Up on top of the red train. Isn't able to get anything just yet. Escapes through Connector. He's able to gather himself up. Okay. Quickly finding the head of Maru. Limited time. I think he was going for the kit, which almost put him close to Zupa in terms of getting killed. The 2 of them and a standoff right now. And Zupa's going to get the kill. Just before the bomb explodes. Token Gaming. Both pistol rounds go their way. Couple of Mac 10s. They've got 3 rifles. One of them a glow though. Meanwhile, it is a full investment from TeamKR. Straight out from A main goes Zeros with the Mac 10. He gets a dink on one of the players, but not any kills. Super, meanwhile, coming through the smoke to get the trade, but Konish sneaks his way through. Olaf gets 1! Maru, what is that? A 90-degree flick with the AK. First bullet headshot, and Fabi suddenly finds himself alone with just an MP9. the hell was that flick? Fabi. No room to work with. No utility to work with. Not exactly the best gun to work with either. Just backs off onto the B site. Did he hear the steps of Maru? Don't know if these two players know each other as here. Fabi doesn't seem bothered by the person behind him. Now he does, as he hears the steps right at the end. But Maru and Fabi getting very close to each other as Fabi attempts to save. And that round means TeamKR are on yet another eco. TeamKR just trying to play anti-flash as best they can in hopes no one comes flying out of A main again with flashes for support. Chief going down very quickly as he attempts to take hot dog control. And currently, TeamKR were doing very well at getting damage in, but Maru isn't happy with that. Fabi pressed into the bomb train. Alone, able to get one of the players coming from Ivy. Close to getting the second. TeamKR have done a lot of damage in this eco. Peke only has a P250. And no opening currently. He is one of the players walking to A main. He was hoping the player would go up towards showers and walk past him. And Super quickly takes his head off as he tries sneaking into A main. What's Super's kill count now? 27. Yeah, okay. Naru's on 19. It's the 14th round on the board for Token. They look completely in control right now. And they quickly take control of Pop Dog. In fact, so quick that TeamKR, they're caught completely off guard. One of the players stood out in the open with a nade in hand. Cornish able to trade one back, but the player hopping up heaven, just like Maru did, caught off guard. These two players from back green actually did well at getting trades in. Doggy finally going to put one of them off guard. Cornish able to trade right back. And Doggy, the brains of the operation, left alone, bomb down towards A main. He's got a CT towards old bomb, and a CT towards connector. Either way he goes, he's got an AWP to deal with. "40 seconds left in the round. There is room for him to work with. And he can come into the bomb site right now, get a plant, and get into a post-plant position before even notifying the other team of where he is. Instead, going for a bit of utility usage, which attracts attention of where he is. So close to walking in to the angles they're holding, but instead managing to take out the player O-bomb and then ripping the head off the remaining player as well. The ace clutch coming in from Doggy. Okay then. Insane. And that's to put them on map point as well. And Chief gets the entry. Zeros gets one as well. Doggy hopping up on top of bomb train. Gonna get one, almost getting the second, but Zeros is there to put the bullet in him. And Zeros charging through connector to take out the remaining player. There we go then.